Is that on?
Yep.
No, I'm not ready. It's below zero. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. But I'll be ready to rock and roll soon. I don't know about going 5 miles back though.
Woke up this morning, what is it, the 13th?
Yeah.
November 13th, 2014. Check the temp. Before the 20 mile an hour winds that it currently has, it's -4 where we're headed. So it feels like negative 25-ish. We are after public land muleys with the stick and string today, which is going to be interesting. I usually don't like to do that in the cold, but here we go. So stick with us. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors. Well, tell us what we're doing then.
Where'd that buck go?
Sniffing.
I gotta look at some deer. Hang on a second. We just came across, I don't know what, let's say 20 muleys, had a couple bucks. One was a nice buck, went straight up into the corn. So it was a nice looking buck, but we're going to move on a little bit and see what else we can find. We have seen a couple, seen a coyote, heard some other coyotes howling, so that'll keep the deer on the edge. So it's going to be a tough morning for hunting, but we'll see what we can get. Stay tuned.
What do you think?
I think that's a nice buck. Seen a lot of bucks today, a lot of deer so far, and we've only been doing it for what, maybe 45 minutes?
Something like that.
And we're looking at one over here. We're going to try to decide if we're going to put a sneak on it or not. So it's only, well, it warmed up to 6 above now, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warm. I'm ready to go. All right.
Frigid temperatures. It's 0 degrees. It's blowing about 10 miles an hour right now. And we came out to the same spot. I was out here bow hunting in October. The muleys are rutting. Everything kind of seems to be on their feet, at least off and on right now. So we came out to this point. We're going to try to glass something up to go put the sneak on. So stick with us. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors. Right. Find the does, find the bucks. So you having fun?
Yeah, it's a blast. Yeah, this is good. I love this, man. Just gotta get you on a deer. And then I'll stay here and film you get the deer. How's that?
Perfect. out here. It's the middle of rifle season here in South Dakota. That's why I'm still wearing blaze orange. We found a draw that's just loaded with deer, and we found a buck that looks pretty nice. So we're gonna go try to put the sneak on him. Like I said, there's deer everywhere, so it's kind of gonna be tough, and we're gonna have to take our time. That way we don't blow deer everywhere, scaring the buck away. But stick with us. Hopefully we're gonna put an arrow on a nice South Dakota mule deer. Alright guys, just came back from that stalk. That was a really nice, it was a mainframe 3x3 muley buck. It had little crab claws on its main beam, so it's a 4x4. But I don't know, there's just freaking deer everywhere in here, so it's pretty impossible. And he was rutting hard, so my tactic, I don't know if you guys seen it, I put this up to try to make it look like I was a bigger buck and see if he would come check me out, because he was running off everything smaller than him. But he was smarter than that. He didn't want to leave his women. So I got up to the top there, and I actually seen about a 120s, 130s inch whitetail bedded just in a bunch of grass. And after all these muleys took off, I tried to put a little sneak on him, but I popped up over the ridge about 15 yards too early, and before I knew it, he had me pegged down and he took off out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up down the road here and see if we can't glass something else, put the sneak on yet tonight before dark. Stay tuned, you guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors.
So here we are, we're heading back out to pretty much the same location we were at yesterday. It's November 14th, 2 below, got a little slight wind chill, so it's nice, gonna be nice and toasty again. We're hoping to get on the couple of muleys and a really nice whitetail that we seen yesterday. So, and we'll see how that goes. We've got our predator calls ready for the coyotes. I think we've seen a total of like, what was it, 7, 8 coyotes. So hopefully you get on a couple of them too. But stick with us. Hopefully we got some footage for you on some big whitetail or muley, and maybe even a couple coyotes. Big Bear Outdoors. So here we are, it's around noon, it's midday here, and had a heavy fog, mist and stuff all morning up to about 10:30 or so. Couldn't see very far, so we tried coyote calling, didn't get anything. Then here just about 15 minutes ago, driving down the road, here's a coyote, 100 yards from the road, in the middle of cattle. Nothing we could do, just stand there broadside, playing with us. But it's been a tough morning. We did run across some does. We got way back into some grasslands. Seen one nice really buck 4x5 muley, but it's been tough. It's like if you see the deer, if there's deer, there's a bunch of them. If not, you don't see anything. So we're gonna keep going. We're going into some more grassland and see what we can find. We're not giving up yet, and it has warmed up to 10 degrees.
guys. Just put a stock on that. He's not really a, you know, real big muley, but he's more than enough for me to pursue with my bow. I think we spotted him probably, shoot, 300 yards away, or not, something like that. Basically I put the sneak, kind of using all these brakes back behind me to my advantage, and there's deer up on all the hills surrounding and down below, so it was really just kind of a kamikaze mission. Either way, we were gonna bust deer out, honestly. But I made it to 50 yards, I made it to this knoll that's kind of back behind me, and he had no clue I was there, so I let an arrow fly and he was bedded and flung about, only just a little bit in front of him. And I missed, and he stood up and didn't really know what the hell was going on as these other deer were busting out. So I knocked another arrow quick, let it fly, and I went right by the side of him again. But either way, I missed him twice. That keeps me batting 0 this year with the old bear bow. That's just, I just get my nerves just get the best of me when I'm bow hunting. But this is the bed, this is where he was laying. His doe was right over here, so I'm gonna take a moment and just say this is as close as I'm gonna get to that deer, I think. But day's not over with, hunt's not over with. We've seen a couple coyotes, we might go give that a shot. They seem to be relating to cows pretty well, so we're gonna try to find some cattle, buy some public land, and call a draw that's surrounding the area. So hopefully we'll go either stick a muley if we can find him, or we're gonna go put down some fur. You guys are still watching Big Bear Outdoors. That is a big deer, you guys. There are so many hunters here, you guys, it's not even funny. I'm hunting some public land here. It's East River, South Dakota, deer opener with the rifle today, but finally I just dropped a big one. Guys, CJ here from Big Bear Outdoors. Got ourselves an East River, South Dakota mule deer right now. It's a 4x5. He's got 5 on this side because he's got about a 1-inch brow. But I've been hunting here all morning. It was pretty darn cold right away this morning. Everything had frost, the camera gear, me. It was just cold. But there was people absolutely everywhere, so I basically decided I had to get up and start walking. And I actually pushed a deer that was bigger than this one to another guy, and he shot it. And then I decided to take off from here. I seen a couple bucks run up into this
this bunch of trees where I got this guy. And they're long enough to where I made a pass. Looking down the rows, didn't see anything. Went down to the opposite end, and there's just enough of a hill that I could see him from the opposite end looking back at me. So took a shot, and he took off, and I kind of kept trailing him. And finally, I thought I had lost him, but I come around the corner, and he's sitting there, bedded down, looking at me at about 45 yards. So pulled up, boom, one through the Boilermaker, and he is toast. More back straps for the freezer, guys. It's a beautiful deer, an awesome hunt. There's shots ringing out. I hope some of my buddies are having a little luck this morning too. But I think tonight we're gonna head West River. The twins, Josh and Jordan, both have buck tags. We got more deer to harvest, so stay tuned. You guys are watching Big Bear Outdoors.